Okay, in the last session, we have discussed about what is full stack Java and what are the modules that you are going to learn in the full stack course. These things we have discussed in the last session, and also like how many months duration for this course that has been discussed, and about the internship and everything we have discussed in the last session. So if anyone have any questions regarding that, you can please let me know. So today we will discuss about the Java. So yesterday I think we just make a note like what is Java and why it is platform independent. These things we have seen in the last session, right? Like why it is platform independent, because of the JVM, like the interpreter, which will convert into the machine understandable code. So on whatever platform you're working with the application, it will work the same because of the interpreter. What the interpreter will do, the compiled code is taken by it and it will convert into the machine understandable code. I gave a general example also in the last session, like how it is converting and all, right? So anyone who is attending today for the first time, who missed yesterday's session, they can wait till last and ask me if they have any doubts. And also, if you share to the admin number, like if you contact, they will share yesterday's recording so that you can go in detail in that recording. And after going through recording also, if you have any questions, you can please let me know in the tomorrow session. So here, so first of all, we can choose any programming language, as I said. Like program means it's a set of instructions to perform any particular task. So for that program, we are choosing Java because, as I said, it contains JVM, which will help us to convert into the machine understandable language. Because of this reason, we are going to call this as write once and run anywhere. Write once and run anywhere. That's what we have seen. So what will happen when you compile the code? It will generate a dot class file. Whatever program you're writing in Java, first you will compile it. When you compile, it gets the dot class file. The dot class file is taken by the JVM and it will convert into the machine understandable code. So remember the point, Java is platform independent, but JVM is dependent on your operating system. JVM is dependent on your operating system. So we will see some history about the Java also, like who developed it, when it has been developed. These things also we can see in this session. Okay. So who developed Java? Java is developed by a person, James Joslings, who is considered as like father of Java. And it is developed by Sun Microsystems in the year around 1995, long back. So here, according to the history, it was like he is asked to develop some coding, some task in his project. So to do that task easily, he himself has created one project, one coding. So that was very good and impressed by the manager, and he told him to develop that language. That how Java has evolved. And initially, the name of the Java is Oak, not Java, it's Oak. But due to some legal issues, it has been renamed to the Java programming language. Okay, some people tell the story like they were having a coffee and in Java they felt it as it is as strong as that coffee, and they named that coffee name Java to their language. So initially it is Oak and next it is renamed to Java. Whatever it is, it's just renamed from Oak to Java. So we will have a question. Is there any full form to Java like JAVA? Like HTML means hypertext markup language. Like that, do we have any full form? No, we don't have full form for the Java. It's just a programming language. That's the reason we see some coffee vapor cup symbol also on the textbook, just telling that it's strong. So this is about the history, like who developed and when. Initially, it is with Sun Microsystems, but long back it is taken over by the Oracle. So now if you are planning to download anything, you have to go to the Oracle website. Means if you say JDK, as I said yesterday, to work with the programming languages, we need to download JDK to work with Java. Like see, you want to play any game like Candy Crush or Temple Run, you'll go to the Play Store and you will download it and install it and run, right? Without installing that, can you play that game? It's not possible. In the same way, here also, if you want to work with Java program, you have to download the JDK. You have to download the JDK and then you have to install it in your machine. I'll tell that. I will tell the process of downloading and installing. Okay. So in the next class, or if possible in this class itself. Now, what are the applications? Okay, yesterday we discussed different types of applications we can develop by learning this Java programming language. So, what are the different types of applications? Like, let us say we can develop standalone or desktop applications or and maybe web or enterprise applications like Facebook, Flipkart, Amazon. These all any application it can be developed, right? So now we have categorized into core Java, advanced Java, and frameworks. But actually, Java has divided into three types. Sorry, standard edition, enterprise edition, and micro edition. And we have some effects also, like which is not now required. Here, standard edition means where you can develop standalone applications. Here, you will be learning about core Java, like all the OOPS concepts, basic things, and also like very important things of Java, like multi-threading, collection framework, inner classes, some enhancements in the version wise. If any one of your friends or your brothers or anyone working under Java, you can ask them like how collections is important in real time or in your programming. They'll tell you. So you will be learning about such important concepts in the standard edition, that is in the core concepts of Java. And here we learn in advanced level like JDBC, servlets, and JSP to develop the enterprise applications. And along with that, we need frameworks. Nowadays, you can also learn core Java with frameworks without advanced. That means you need not learn JDBC, servlets, and JSP. Directly, you can learn core and Spring. There is no direct link of you should know JDBC servlets, then only you can learn Spring, nothing like that. If you wish, you can learn. But what happens is, if you're directly learning, if you are completely programming background student from beginning, you will be feeling easy. But otherwise, it will be difficult to understand the concepts in the Spring directly. Even though the concept of JDBC is not directly used, but internally, the Hibernate will use JDBC API only. Spring will use Servlet only. So, knowing that and learning Spring will be, you will be having the knowledge and grip on the subject. So, that's why it still was continuing. Maybe after 5 years or 10 years, there may be like core plus Spring. There is no advance at all. It will be coming like that in future. But core Java, you will not go anywhere. You have to learn core concepts in depth. Then Spring core is very important because if you do learn core Java properly, any other programming language also will become very easy for you. Any language, the same structure will be there, either Python or whatever it is. That's the reason the core Java is very important. Okay. So these things here and there we discussed in last session and few new things we discussed today. Now let us learn about features of Java today. What are the features of Java? So Java is a simple object-oriented programming language. See, before Spring or framework came into existence, if you're developing an application using servlet It's really little code is hard. I agree. But from the time when we are using the IDEs like Eclipse or IntelliJ, and along with the frameworks, Java has become easy language. It's not very tough because automatically auto configuration is there everywhere. So it will become easy for all of you to write the coding and all. Got it? So that's the reason we say it's a simple and easy programming language. And the second feature is it is object oriented. Means it follows all the OOPS concepts. You might have heard this word like class, object, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance. All these are the OOPS concepts. So just I'm giving you the terms today. After knowing about the basic language of skills of the Java, we will go to these all OOPS concepts in depth. Every concept I'll give you so many examples and tasks. Need not worry about it, but just I'm giving you like what are the features. Now, these four concepts polymorphism, data abstraction, and encapsulation and inheritance these four concepts are known as four pillars of Java. Okay, even though they are from C++, Java is actually more like C++. It is having all the concepts, but some concepts of C++ are removed here. Okay, like pointers is there in C++, that is not there in Java. See, ma'am, why to know about C++? I'm doing already Java means. As a fresher in interview, you will be getting questions. So, what is the difference between C++ and Java? Or what are the common things? So, you need to know about like differences or common things. Okay, so it's important. Here, it will all these OOPS concepts are initially started from C++ language only. They are effectively implemented in Java. That's it. And next, it is portable. What is this portable? It can, as I said, it can run on any operating system because of its platform independent. On any operating system, it can work without any compatibility issues. Like it can work on Windows, Linux, Mac OS, or any operating system, it can work. And it is one of the most secured programming language because of its access modifiers. Let us say public, private, protected, default, and so many other things are also there too, which is making it as secured. But first we have this like access modifiers means what public, private, protected, and default. So we'll do programming on that this also, but I'll just give you what is public. If anyone can access it, we will just mention it as a public. See now, if you ask my name, my mail ID, or my bank account number, I'll tell it's a information I can reveal to everyone. But if anyone asks me or you, the what is your password of bank or Facebook password or Gmail password, will you reveal them it to them? No, right? So those things are private. How in real time they will help means suppose you are creating Facebook ID. In the Facebook, sometimes if you want to access anyone data, they'll tell that it is logged. Did you observe? If you send a request to them and if they accept you as a friend, then only you can view their details of their page or photos or anything. Okay, that means they have kept their data in a protected mode. Okay, private means what? No one can access at all. Public means anyone can access. Private means no one can access, so that we are securing our data. Protected means what? First, you will not allow others to access. But if they become your friend, you will access. They will get a chance to access. Okay. So such things, if you wanted to give, you will be giving protected. And if you don't specify anything, it will become default. It will become default. So these are the access modifiers we have. So based upon these also, which is helping us to provide some security for our data. Because if you see Facebook, if it is private information, age or anything, it can't be accessible by everyone, right? Even though their friend, if it is private, no one can access it. Private means only within that particular block or class. No others can access the private data. That is the issue. Okay. And then next, it is robust. So what do you mean by the word robust? Robust means strong. Okay, robust means what? Strong. General meaning is strong. But how we tell Java is a robust language means it has automatic memory management or automatic garbage collection. That means whatever the memory, okay, whatever the variable you are using or an object you are using, the memory is allocated automatically and deallocated also automatically. Okay, any object, మీరు ఏదైనా ఆబ్జెక్ట్ తీసుకుంటే whatever the object or a variable you are using, the memory is allocated and deallocated automatically. Okay, there is no problem of memory issue. Suppose you are not using that object or you assigned it to null. It is not used. So the memory occupied by it is removed. In our mobile phones and laptops, sometimes we get a out of memory error or memory full. Not out of memory error, like memory full. You have to delete some data, pictures and all, then it's an issue. We have to copy them or increase our drive capacity, like that we'll do. But with Java programming, we will never get that issue unless and until we wanted and to see that exception. Otherwise, how much ever amount of data also you are giving, you will not get that out of memory or memory is not there. ఎందుకంటే why? Because there is automatic deallocation. If you are not using it, whatever memory that it is getting occupied is deallocated. Got it? Whatever memory it is required, it is deallocated. So the here the allocation and deallocation of the memory of your program is done automatically so that there is no memory issue here. That's the reason we call the Java programming language as robust. That means strong programming language because of its automatic Sorry, there were network got reconnected suddenly, so that's the reason. Can you all hear me? Can you see the screen also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here, what do you mean by the architecture neutral? Means there are 32-bit, 64-bit operating systems, right? On any, if you are using C or C++ language, if a 32-bit operating system require to store 4 bytes for a number, okay, for an integer, if it is required 4 bytes or 2 bytes in one operating system, in other operating system it will require 4 bytes to occupy. There is a difference. Then what happens? You developed a application on C++, you are giving 2 bytes of memory. But if you are using in Linux, it is requiring 4 bytes. The memory is not sufficient and the program will not run properly. Got it? See, you have a photo in your system which is occupying 2 MB. Same photo, if you're sending to your friend, it is occupying in his mobile like a 5 MB or 10 MB. For suppose I am telling, then if he don't have sufficient memory, it is a problem, right? So that kind of issue is not there. It is neutral in architecture. Means suppose in one, if you are storing a number 123 in the Windows operating system, it is occupying 4 bytes. In any operating system, also same amount of memory is occupied. It won't differ. That is the reason we tell Java is architecture neutral. ఏ ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టంలో అయినా ఒకటే రకంగా మెమరీ యూటిలైజేషన్ ఉంటుంది. ఐ జస్ట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ వన్స్ ఇన్ తెలుగు. In any operating system, the memory utilization is same. Got it? So that's the reason we tell it is a architecture neutral. Got it? And the one more is it is multi-threaded. Okay, so it is simple, object oriented, portable, means it can work anywhere, platform independent, and secured, robust because of automatic garbage collection and architecture neutral. Now it is, we are telling it is multi-threaded. What is that? Multi-threaded. So what do you mean by multi-threaded? So multi-threaded means, you know, multitasking. మనందరికీ తెలుసు multitasking means what? At a time we are doing multiple tasks. At a time we are doing multiple tasks. So maybe see here, I am teaching and I have opened some mail ID, WhatsApp, Word document, Zoom, Notepad, so many things I have opened. So then what it is called, multiple processes are running. This is called multi-processing. Multiple processes are running at the same time in your machine. So what will happen when you're doing this? There is always a chance of sometimes system will hang, right? There is always a chance of heavy burden. Now, if I also tell you, you're listening to my class, if I assign you too many things, I said there is a 1 hour of time you have to do like 10 tasks, and also you have to upload into the system and you have to download something. What you will be doing, too many things may exhaust you and nothing can be done perfectly also. Got it? So, in the same way, if in the system, if you're doing multiple process at the same time, sometimes there is a chance of system getting hanged because the CPU is overburdened. CPU has too much of burden, it couldn't handle many tasks at the same time. So instead of that, what can I do? Single process can be divided into multiple sub-process. Suppose you people are there, now 10 people are there. Instead of giving them 10 tasks, one task I will take and divide that into the 10 people. So what will happen? You will share it, and instead of feeling hectic or exhausted, all the 10 people will be sharing the task and do it and complete it faster. Right? Instead of doing multiple big process at the same time, single process is divided into multiple small, very small sub process, which is called as multi-threading. Multi-threading is also a type of multi-processing. At a time, you will do multiple things, but not very big process. Thread means lightweight process. Any simple small process is also called as a thread. Okay, so whenever you are doing like taking a single process and divided into multiple sub process, and all the sub process are done at the same time. Now all 10 people are there, all the 10 are doing at the same time. Instead of taking 10 hours, in 1 hour I can finish because all of you are sharing it. If I give for one person, he will take 10 hours. But if I give for 10 people, they will share and do it in 1 hour. Got it? That is called multi-threading. We will discuss that in detail when we complete those concepts and everything. Got it? But just I'm telling you that you will understand the feature of Java. Got it? So these are the important features of Java. I'm just sharing them into the chat box also. Just go through it, or you can just copy it so that you will understand. So anyone, any question about the features of Java? Vinay, Shrikant, Lakshmi, Shankar, Kaustav, someone joined with iPhone. I don't know the name.
No, ma'am.
So, yes, got it? Okay. So these are the important features of the Java. Okay. Any particular feature or whatever, if you have any questions or anything, you can please let me know so that I can repeat that. Those who missed anyone in the first or beginning, if you have any questions also, you can please ask me so that I can just revise that particular concept. Okay, so we have discussed with the features. I hope no all understood it. Like simple, portable, and all the important features. So don't worry about all the class, object, inheritance, everything we will discuss in detail. Like every concept we will be having the program. Now let us see few differences between the C++ and Java programming language. So today we are going to see one more topic like a difference between C++ and Java. So what is the difference? C++ programming language and Java both are like which are following the OOPS concepts only. But remember the point here about the platform independent. Here C++ and I'm just writing Java. Here C++ is platform dependent. Okay, C++ is what? Platform dependent. And coming to the Java, it is independent as we saw. If anyone asks you in the interview, you can tell this. It's platform dependent and it is independent. What is the problem with dependency? Now you developed a project on C++ on Linux. If you give it to the Windows or Mac OS person, he may not do it properly. So that means the application will not run properly. Okay, that is the main difference. And the second difference is C++ is mainly designed for only like a system programming. But whereas Java is widely used in developing enterprise and mobile applications also. It is just like a standalone applications or something where you can just develop the system programming. But here you will be developing the web and enterprise applications. Web and enterprise applications. Okay, it is mainly for system programming and this is for the enterprise. And also here C++ have a direct concept of pointers which is really confusing. But here no direct concept of the pointer at all. And the next one is it supports multiple inheritance which will be raising the ambiguity. What is this multiple inheritance? We'll discuss. So it supports the multiple inheritance. Here in Java, we cannot directly implement the multiple inheritance. It is achieved indirectly through the interfaces. But there is, like you can tell, no direct support of multiple inheritance. No direct support of multiple inheritance. But through interface, we can do it. indirectly, but there is no direct support. That's what you can mention. Through interface, you can do it. Through interface, it is done. I'm just making a note. Okay, and also we have a concept of operator overloading. Actually, C++ supports operator and Java also supports in newer version like operator overloading also. Okay, so here we have seen some of the differences. Still, there are some differences, but these are the most important and frequently told in the interviews. Okay, here one of the major, yeah, I forgot there is no automatic memory management. There is no automatic garbage collection here. There is no automatic garbage collection. Okay, there is no automatic garbage collection, but here, yes, we have automatic garbage collection, which I have seen. Okay, so these are the differences you can tell in an interview that if they ask you about differences between C++ and Java. And also in coming classes, you will learn about the concepts like exception handling, files, and so many things. At that time, few more differences you will understand. ప్రస్తుతానికి ఇవి తర్వాత ఎందుకంటే when I tell them also you will not understand because we have not gone through those concepts. So when we go through those concepts, you will understand that better. Okay. So these are the differences between C++ and then what? Java programming language. Got it? Any questions? Online students, any questions? You can unmute and talk to me if you have any questions, or you can just giving me message like any questions if you have. No, okay, good. So first we will see now how to write a Java program, and then we will see like how to execute later. But first program of Java. So what are the steps we have to follow is first you have to open Notepad. Okay, you have to open Notepad and you have to write the code and you have to save, okay, with a file name or class name, same name. Dot, the extension should be Java. So whatever class name or file name you are giving, you have to give it and then you have to save it dot Java. Then after saving, you have to compile it by going to the command prompt. See, first I will tell you to execute with the command prompt. Next I will tell you how to execute with Eclipse. ఎందుకంటే బేసిక్ గా ఎట్లా రన్ అవుతుంది ఎలా కంపైల్ అయ్యి డాట్ క్లాస్ ఫైల్ వస్తుంది అనేది తెలుసుకోవడం ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఎక్లిప్స్ లో మనకు అవన్నీ అంత క్లియర్ గా తెలియదు, డైరెక్ట్ అవుట్పుట్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. Okay, once again, I'll tell in English. In Notepad, if you are executing at least 1, 2 programs, you will have a clarity like how background process is going on. If you do it in the Eclipse, everything is done directly. So you'll not understand what internally is happening. So that's why first we will see with Notepad. Okay, so we have to save with the file name or class name, compile it at command prompt by setting path. And after that, run. So these are the commands. So for compiling, this is a command Java C and then class name dot Java. And for executing, Java and then class name. So these are the commands we have to use. where the JIT compiler is also used here. Just in time compiler. What compiler? JIT compiler, just in time compiler. It's nothing like special means, but it's just faster, or it is the fastest of all. That's it. Apart from that, it is same as a normal compiler. Just in time compiler is the fastest compiler we have in Java. Okay, which will convert fastly the compile code into the bytecode. Whatever code you are compiling, it will convert into the bytecode. Got it? So yes. So we have to follow these steps to write the Java program. Okay. So how we are going to write, as I said, we have to open Notepad and you will be writing like public class and then class name. Here, public indicates that everyone can access, and class name. But what is this class? As I said you in Java, it is a object-oriented programming language. So object-oriented means the OOPS concepts first one is class. So class means what? It is like a blueprint of object. Class ante enti? Blueprint of object. That means the class will explain about the object. Suppose you are taking the class car. Now what? This is your class name. Now, what you will write inside it? What is the name of the car, cost of the car, speed of the car? Like this, you will be mentioning different details about the car, right? So that means your class is explaining about object, about his name and details and everything. Got it? So we can tell the definition of class as what? Blueprint of object, but technically you can tell it as like it's a collection of members and its member functions. That also is good. You can also tell that. And remember one more important point, always start the class with the capital letter. ఎప్పుడు కూడా క్లాస్ నేమ్ క్లాస్ కీవర్డ్ కాదండి, దిస్ ఇస్ స్మాల్. But the class name should always start with what? Capital letter. Capital letter. Okay. సో మనం ప్రోగ్రామ్ గురించి ఇన్ డెప్త్ గా నెక్స్ట్ సెషన్ లో చూద్దాము. బట్ బిఫోర్ దాట్ ఏం చేస్తారంటే అందరూ ప్లీజ్ డౌన్లోడ్ ద JDK 17 or 21, whatever version is okay, please download it. ఎలా డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవాలంటే యూ కెన్ గో టు ద గూగుల్ క్రోమ్ అండ్ టైప్ హియర్ JDK 17 or something download. When you click on that, it will redirect to the Oracle website. మీ ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్ ఏంటో చూడండి. Check your operating system, whether it is Linux or Mac OS or Windows. So if it is Windows, you have to click on Windows x64 installer, not a compressed archive or MSI. You have to download this. Here you can click. So when you click this, it will get downloaded. Okay, so once it is downloaded, you can go to the downloads folder. Okay, and there you can see the file, setup file. You can double click on the setup file and then you can install it. మీకు తెలుసు కదా ఇన్స్టాలేషన్, జస్ట్ మనం డబుల్ క్లిక్, you might have installed some games or any study things and everything. When you double click on the setup file, it will get installed. Don't change the path or something. Again, some issues will come. Just leave the path like however it comes in the installation. You have to just go next, and it gets installed in your machine. I'm not doing it again because I have already installed in my machine. Got it? So you have to double click on the installer that you have downloaded or setup file. Then it will install in your machine. Got it? Clear? So once it is installed, then only you can understand the program also. So that's the reason I'm telling you how to download and install. ఓకే, ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్ ఉంటే అడగండి డౌన్లోడ్ ఇన్స్టాల్కి, లేదా వన్స్ గో త్రూ ద రికార్డింగ్. After the session is over, if you message to the number like what I have given in yesterday also, or contact admin so that they will send you the recording. Once go through the recording and download it according to that. And you can also share with your friends so that they can go through it and then join. Okay. So since it is demo sessions, I'm leaving early only. But after this, after maybe 2 days or something, once the enrollment is completed, I'll take for 1 hour or 1.5 hours. Depends. If everyone is okay, I'll take 1.5 hours. Any more questions, online students? And as I said, you can join online or offline, anything. But if you have at least 80% attendance, then it will be helpful for you. Anything you can attend, either choose online or offline. That's fine. Okay, then we'll continue in tomorrow's session. Join by 10:30 sharp, everyone. అందరు జాయిన్ అయిపోతే నేను ఆన్ టైం స్టార్ట్ చేస్తానండి. ఓకే, ఐ విల్ బి స్టార్టింగ్ ద సెషన్ బిఫోర్ 5-10 minutes ఓన్లీ. ఎవరికన్నా ప్రీవియస్ సెషన్ డౌట్స్ ఉంటే, ఇఫ్ ఎనీవన్ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ డౌట్స్ ఇన్ ద ప్రీవియస్ సెషన్, దే కెన్ జాయిన్ లిటిల్ ఎర్లీ అండ్ ఆస్క్ మీ క్వశ్చన్స్. ఓకే, యా, థ్యాంక్ యూ. నైస్ టాకింగ్ టు యూ in the class. ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ ఆల్సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు రెస్పాండ్. అందరూ కూడా రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వాలి, తిరిగి మాట్లాడాలి. ఆన్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ వాళ్ళు ఎలా వింటున్నారు, ఎంత అర్థం చేసుకుంటున్నారు అని మీరు రెస్పాండ్ అయితేనే నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది. లేదంటే నేను ఇలా చెప్పుకుంటూ వెళ్తాను. ఐ డోంట్ నో హౌ మచ్ యూ గాట్ ఇట్, రైట్? సో ట్రై టు రెస్పాండ్. అట్లీస్ట్ చాట్ బాక్స్లో మెసేజ్ ఇవ్వండి. గివ్ ఏ మెసేజ్ ఇన్ ద చాట్ బాక్స్ అట్లీస్ట్ separately so that I can know how far you are understanding. Good? Yes. Okay, then thank you. Bye. Join tomorrow by 10:30. Don't miss. We'll see the installation again and do the first Java program, set up the path. Very interesting things we'll do tomorrow.